Hi everybody, this your girl Simple Love, Simply Love Simple. Oh gee, simple, simply love. Okay, and I'm coming to you with a video, and this is for January 2015 relationship reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Hi Sag, welcome to my channel. I want to thank you all for being so supportive of my channel, and I thank you for all the shares, the likes, the comments. I thank you for subscribing, liking, and I thank you all for going over to Facebook and being friends with me and seeing, a little bit of my personal life that's going on. I'm just like an open book, really. I just tell everything. Maybe it ain't a good thing, but hey, I'm just open. I'm just open. There's nothing to hide here. I'm just being me. So that's why I, like for you to be over to my Facebook channel. I also do my journaling there because Facebook, if you use it the right way, good things could happen from it. So I use it for journaling, whatever, some people go there and put their comments, on there. So they go to the website, put their comments on my website. And I can just download all those and like journal it, so I can have something left here, like my little footprint here of what I'm supposed to be doing and hoping that somebody else can maybe, come in and take it to the next level for the next generation. That's my hope and that's my dream. I love you all and I'm here for you all, okay? And this is again a general reading, so it's only going to pertain to some Sagittarius, not all. Some of these things work in cycles. Like if you hear, you might say, "Oh wow, that happened to me last month or the month before." Well, it cycles. Everything goes in cycles. It just turns like a wheel. It turns, and only certain ones are, on the wheel for this month. Certain ones on the wheel for next month. Some are on the wheel for the following month. Just depends on which wheel you guys are on when it comes to your sign, and when it comes up, you'll be able to relate to it, and it pertains to you and your situation. If not, it's just not your wheel yet. Your wheel hasn't turned yet to you. So this, maybe in others, videos, maybe it has you. I don't, I watch some. I don't watch a whole lot, and you can get confused that way. But anyhow, these are the cards I'm reading from. I don't know what, the name of them or anything like that. I just saw them and I liked them and I bought them. I got them, I think, off of eBay, and it's going to take a while for them to get here because I believe they're out of the country. I'm also going to be reading two cards from the alphabet of love, the alphabet for lovers. This takes a while to get to if you want these. If you get them here in the United States, you're going to pay an arm and a leg for them. I'm telling you now. So I had to wait a while. I got them from out of the country, so it took a while for me to get those, but they're good. And then I'm going to pick one from the Crazy Sexy Love Note. Okay, I love these cards. They're very, very beautiful. And I get teary-eyed a lot of times when I read from them, okay? And I'm going to do the enhanced map oracle cards. I'm going to pick one from there, okay? That's what that looks like. Alrighty then. Now that we got that out the way, I already shuffled the cards, already prayed, asked the spirit guides to come in and surround me and give me the messages that they want to give to the Most High God's audience. I'm calling you guys his audience because you were brought to this channel by him, because these messages are coming by the Most High and his beautiful angel chirp that he has coming in that surrounds me and gives me the messages to give to you. I'm just being used as a messenger. That's it. Plain and simple. And like I tell a lot of people, sometimes, we take and we listen to a lot of psychic readers, spiritual readers, whatever they, whatever, whoever calls herself mediums, whatever it is you may, listen to or whatever. You can't take the information that they give you and actually just sit back and wait for it to happen, because it doesn't work that way. You have to do something in order for this to happen. That means you have to make a change in yourself. You can't expect these things to happen and sit back and say, okay, I'm just going to wait for it to happen, and you're the same person that you've always been in the past. And the reason why you're that way is because there's something going on wrong with inside yourself. So it's all up to you to make these things happen. And what I do is I give you the reading from spirit, what they say, and then I make a positive, the angel guide makes a positive thing out of the situation to turn it around, to make it better for yourself, for love, relationships, whatever the issue, depending on what you want a reading for. By the way, my information is down below in the description if you want to have a reading, personal reading with me. Check out the comments on my website. Check out the comments on my Facebook page. Um, and check out about me on the about me tab. It'll tell you how I started out with all this and everything. You know how I got started. Um, so it's up to you. You know, when everything boils down to it, it's up to you to make the. If you want to make a change in your life, you're gonna have to make changes within yourself. So that means going within inside yourself, asking the Most High to open up your heart and come on in. Ask Him in so you can get out of your own way. First of all, that's the first thing you have to do is get out your own way of trying to do things yourself and try to make decisions yourself that's not good for you. You end up with heartache, heartbreak, disappointment after disappointment, and it can get so out there that sometimes there's no coming back. You'll be lost you'll be lost in the darkness. No, I'm here to take you out of the darkness and bring you into the light with love. The love of the Most High God, your creator who brought you here. He's going to show you love. I'm going to show you how he's going to show you love. The same way he showed me when I got out of my way. You ain't no different. Ain't nobody no different. He's going to offer it to everybody. There's no sense in sitting up here and criticizing people. You know, serial killers are even going to have a chance at happiness if they ask. All they got to do is ask, and he's gonna open up. He's gonna give it to them. That's right. That's redemption. That's dipping yourself in the holy water. That's asking your creator for a different life and a better life for yourself. And he's gonna listen. He's gonna come in. And once he comes in and he starts unpacking, it's a wrap. Ain't nothing you can do about it because he's gonna step in and he's gonna make a whole new you. Before you know it, you're going to be smiling from ear to ear. You're going to wake up with happiness, even if you're by yourself. Even if you're by yourself. You ain't got to be with somebody to be happy. I know a whole bunch of people out there that live with somebody, or even, sorry to say, some that's married. They ain't happy at all with that situation. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's time for 2016 coming in here. It's time to wake up. And it's time to get happy. It's time to wake up and get happy. Come out of the fantasy land and get into the real land of love and life. And that's with your creator. It all starts with you. Okay? It all starts with you. Love yourself. And you love that creator of yours that wants to give you love. He wants time with you. He wants to spend time with you to show you what real love is all about. How real love really feels. So take that time you're going to have for yourself to let him love on you. And that way, when you find out what love is all about and how it feels, you're going to want it from someone else. When you set them boundaries straight, when you get with them too, you let them know what you want out of life. If they can't give it to you, they ain't willing to offer it to you, oh well, bye-bye, next. Okay? Remember that. So this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, men and women, okay? And relationship issues. If it doesn't relate to you, it's not about you. If it relates to you, oh well, take on the energies and do what you need to do. If you need, like I said, any help, any consultation, anything like that, look below and you'll see in the description all my information if you can get in contact with me. Thank you all who picked me to be your reader. I really enjoyed talking to each and every one of you, and I wish you all the best. Just follow your guides, follow what was told to you, and hey, it can't do nothing but get better. I always tell people the worst is over. When you invite God into your heart and then let go of yourself, let go of you, get out of your own way, get that ego out of your way, you on your way to the bigger and better things. Whether you scared or not, it's going to happen. Get ready. Put your seatbelt on and get ready for the ride because it's coming. And it's going to be a good one. Okay, now let me get on with the reading. Okay. What I did is I got two cards for each week. For the first week, I got two cards. Second week, two cards. Third week, two cards. Fourth week, two cards for January 2016. And I'm just going to start out now, bringing it down here, showing you the candle, the angel, and the incense. That's what you see going across the screen, okay? And then I have my purple. The theme for January 2016 is going to be purple. So if you can incorporate purple somewhere in your house, don't matter what it is, just incorporate some purple around you. That's going to bring you strength, prosperity, and love. Okay, that's what my angel guides told me. You know, you can even get one of these. You can go to any type store where they have crystals and get them. Purple curtains, purple carpet, purple whatever. Incorporate some purple around you. Okay. 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 For your love relationship card, the first thing I'm coming up with is the nine of cups. For you Sagittarius is out there. Nine of Cups. Kind of tell me some of you Sagittarius is going to be happy in your relationship. Some of you are going to be walking into happiness in relationships. You know, a good home situation, um, equalism, sharing, give and take, um, just outright love, you know, love for one another, balance, harmony, things like that with the nine of cups. I'm feeling with some of you Sagittarius out there. There's a lot of giving, um, a lot of, working together. And it also reminds me of royalty also, some type of royalty, like, you know, cause it looks like a servant here. It's like somebody's being served up here. You know, right there, there's a servant maybe. So there may be some, actually, you know, through this love connection or this love thing, it may be some royalty with it. You may find somebody, male or female, that that has some money here or something. Okay, and yeah, somebody's gonna have their stuff together here when it comes to a relationship, and we're looking at the emperor, whether it's male or female. We're looking at the emperor here. We're talking about, again, for some of you Sagittarius out there, it's going to be like an equal partnership here. It could be equal partnership in business wise and relationship wise. There's going to be a balance and a harmony there. You both are going to be on the same page for a lot of you Sagittarius out there, and that's really great. And like I said, I'm feeling a sense of royalty or some kind of money that you both maybe either create together, or one's going to run into one that has it, and it's going to be blended together as one. This is a couple that has their stuff together here. Balance, happiness, love, contentment in the home, satisfaction, balance, equalism. They got it all. They got their stuff together. Plus, he's holding a cross or something like that in his hand. It's like um, he or she or both has they just have it together. You know, they just got it together. They see eye to eye. Look at these two things here. And I believe one represents a woman, one represents a man, or, you know, or as a whole, they both the same. They're looking at each other as the same. They're looking at their self in the mirror at each other. They're mirrored. They belong together. They're equal. And he's got his foot on the world. So he's got a grip on everything in his life, him or her, both in a partnership here. You Sagittarius is going to get a great relationship that's coming up here. If it hasn't started already, it's going to. Um, I'm looking at the Five of Cups here, which may mean for some of you Sagittarius that maybe in the past there was like, maybe in the past there was some emotional pain. Maybe you felt abandoned by somebody in the past. Some of you Sagittarius may, because I'm looking at the look down here. It looks like there's fire coming out of the home. Some of you could have actually had a fire, a tragedy, some type of tragedy, at your home, or there was like a fiery situation in a relationship, because the sky is red. Fire reminds me of like temperament. The cups reminds me of it's emotional. It was an emotional situation. You felt abandoned. You felt left in the cold, because it looks like you're calling out for help. Somebody could have left out, storming out. They just could have stormed out your life, and it was unexpected. You didn't expect it, and you're calling out for help or something, and there's nobody around. You just got left out in the cold, and you may be thinking about this. Sometimes you might be reminiscing on something that happened in the past that didn't work out too well. For some of you, Sagittarius, is not all of you. Calling out for help and not getting any. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles here again is showing me that it could have been somebody that may have gotten in in a hurting or accident. Somebody around you could have gotten an accident, got hurt real bad or something. There was some hurt. They had to go to the hospital. Maybe needed taken care of. Somebody may need taken care of. Needed some type of help. Suffering. Maybe there was some suffering going on. Maybe there was somebody that needed help with money to get this type of help or something. There's something that went on in some of you Sagittarius' life that kind of tripped you up, unexpected, something unexpected. But with the Three of Wands here, I'm looking at now everything is okay. It worked out okay. Whatever was lost now is found. You got the light. You went through something, and now it's okay. Everything is going to work out fine. Everything has been rebuilt again. Whatever was torn down is back in order again, and you can see the light, because you're holding the light up in the air, and you're like saying thank you to the God that everything worked out okay. Could have been somebody that took sick. It could have been a relative here that something could have happened. It could have been a tragedy, maybe, that happened, and somebody got hurt here, because it looks like it's in a hospital or something like that. So somebody could have got hurt, but it looked like everything worked out okay. Somebody maybe needed help with their medical bills from this tragedy or whatever, or maybe needed help with a home, maybe a home caught on fire, maybe some type of tragedy that needed somebody's help, and it looked like they got it, and everything turned out okay. That's what I'm picking up from spirit, okay, Sag? So, oh wow, it did work out okay. Okay, you look like you're throwing your hands up to the gods and saying thank you, and the gods is like blessing you for that with the sun. There was a lot of hurdles. There was a lot of things that you was going through. A lot of things you were jumping over, like a maze. You had to jump over mazes. You had a maze in front of you before you got to the spot where you needed to be, here in the middle. And this is the sun. The sun is shining on you. You made it through. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is fine. For what I read, the first two cards, like I said, I see royalty here. I see things, in the past were a little rocky, or something happened, some type of tragedy maybe, but that tragedy turned into something beautiful. Something beautiful came out of it, because you're dancing in the sun and you're nude. And the nudity means, to me, spiritually, you were cleansed. You were cleaned out, Sagittarius, with the nudity. It's like you feel like a brand new person all over again. You feel like, oh, the sun is finally going my way. Things are finally going my way after all what I went through. The sun has come out to shine on me. And that's a gift from the heavens. That's a gift from the universe to you. Okay? Okay, now to the last week I'm seeing here, you walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, Sagittarius, and it looks like it may be from a Aries, Leo. This could be you. You could be, like I said, with this card coming clean, cleaning yourself up, you know, being more spiritual, feeling like you're on top of the world, feeling like life has just started all over again for you. You and a couple. It looks like a relationship issue. Like you found the person that you always wanted to be with, somebody that you can connect with some of you Sagittarius, and you're like, and you both coming, you're both coming to each other naked because there's nothing to hide. Neither one of you have anything to hide, so you're dancing around in the sun naked. Then that's just an expression of you coming clean with another partner. You can be yourself. It's like you can be yourself with this person. You don't have to pretend to be anybody else. So that's why you're both naked and you just hit it off. Um, this is something of someone maybe trying to get back with you from the past. They thought this tragedy was going to do you in, but actually it was a blessing in disguise. And they're out there looking like a clown, and you're just moving on with your life, male or female, with the family situation, everything. Um, this could be a friend that's trying to come in and wanting something. Maybe somebody wants something from you, but looks like there's a walking away from that person. You may be walking away from the old you to the brand new you. You and your family, whoever this person was could have been betrayed you. It could be a competition. They probably went into competition with you where you always had to defend yourself with this person. Um, Battles maybe with this person. It was just, you know, the load was a little too heavy for you to bear. It was too heavy of a situation. They had baggage. They had too much baggage, and you had to let that go. That's something you had to walk away from. Um, and then last but not least, you are turning up here as the Empress or the Emperor. Depends on who's watching the video. So you're in this situation where, like I said, royalty is coming to mind to me. Not to mind, but the spirit. What spirit is telling me? Royalty here. You're able to give um, to the needy. There may be a family situation here that's really, really good. You may be implementing a blended family situation here. You're able to help other people. You are the emperor or the empress. You are in charge of your own world. Everything that you want and desire is there for you. Whatever is there you want to give, you have it to give. You also have room to receive. So this is a card of giving and receiving. Um, it took you some giving in order to receive. So what you receive, now you're giving. You're able to give to others. It also could mean, like I said, a family situation, a blended family situation where these may not be your children. They may be somebody else's children and they're blending in as a family unit. This also means, to me, uh, love, the love of a family, the love of your life, the love of yourself, and able to extend that love that you feel for yourself and others to others. Um, a good living situation, just you just what you've been through it all. You've been through it. Now you're coming out on top. You're coming out and you're gonna make it. You used all the tools that was necessary to get you where you needed to get. You were blessed by the gods in the heavens. You were blessed by the spirit, and now you're blessing others. Very good reading, Sagittarius. I'm really happy to hear that after even this tragedy took place, you still came out okay. You came out okay. That's for some of you Sagittarius, not all. Okay, now where are we going next here? Oh, we're going to do these. Woo! Gosh! Don't. My little dog is out and she's going to be like trying to, I don't know, she might think these cards are dessert to her or something. So I better hurry up and get them all. Okay, get back. All right. These are shaped like little hearts. As I was telling you, they're in this beautiful, beautiful satchel here. This little satchel bag. I just love it. They have little things, glitter on them. Very beautiful. Like I said, in purple. Purple is the year 2016. Get into purple. It's the alphabet of lovers. The alphabet for lovers. I'm sorry. And I'm going to pull two or three cards out of these. And I can't shuffle them. I have to like spread them out and like move them around and all that kind of stuff. I can't shuffle them. They're just, they won't stay in my hand if I try to do that. They won't stay. So I'm just going to just shuffle them around. Be a little patient with me, Sag. Okay. As I try to get these all shuffled in good and try to get them all in the mix really good. Just gonna pick them up and throw them down and shuffle them around. Okay, that's the only best way I can see to do it, because they are so tiny and you try to shuffle them with your hand. Maybe some of y'all come up with some tricks with it if you get them. This is all I can do for right now. So I'm gonna pick this one, which is standing out to me, and this one, which is standing out. There's one on the computer. Okay, let me put these back in their little satchel bag. Alrighty then. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius, from the alphabet for lovers. Okay. So the first card I pulled out for you is number 33, and let me show you that's the what it looks like, the illustration. And what it says, the good life comes with a price. Wow. The good life comes with a price, you guys. So maybe that's what it was trying to say in the cards where, the tragedy took place. Maybe, maybe there, it looked like there's a good life right there in the beginning. There was a good life, but something happened. Something happened where something got torn down or some tragedy happened. And that may have been what this is talking about. The good life comes with a price. And that may be in the price that some of you Sagittarius had to pay. You had, probably had the good life, but, something happened and then you had to start all over again, because it came with that price. Sometimes we fool with the devil. It comes with a price with it. It's just not easy. It's not easy when you're not, really making things happen yourself, when you're just like falling into somebody else's graces of what they got and you don't have anything. So control, ego, stuff like that takes over. And then, it could be a bad situation from what I've seen for some of you Sagittarius out there. But you pull yourself together and you get back up again and you make it okay. And let me show you that this is card number 18. And let me show you the illustration on that, which I think I had with a Leo. I think I had this with Leo. I'm not sure. Leo or Aries. Same card came up. A connection between two individuals. As I was saying in the reading, you finding really a true love, a balance, a harmony, a harmonious relationship. Two people that's looking in the mirror at each other, that can get along with one another, balance, all that good stuff in a relationship when you Sagittarius is coming up. We already discussed that, and that's just confirmation of it happening, okay? Now we're going to get into the. Did I show you the other one on this? Did I show you the box for this one? Yeah, I did. I think I did. I showed you the map, the enchanted map oracle card. I'm going to take one from there. Okay. See what they say. Let me shuffle these up really good. Okay. See what they have to say. I'm just going to pull one. Just a moment for the pause for our shuffle. Okay, now let's see off the top. What we have here is listening. The listening card come up for you, Sag. It's time to listen. It's time to listen to your spirit guides. It's time to let them show you the way, especially, well, or either for some of you, you did listen. You may have had a rocky beginning, but, that experience really taught you to listen. Or some of you need to listen to your spirit guides and, listen even to music, because there's some, if you really look at this card, look at the music sign symbols. There's music symbols there. So maybe listening, maybe some of you Sagittarius, you need to kind of ground yourself with music. Some nice music, maybe some nice Beethoven, something different. Beethoven, jazz, R&B, something real nice and mellow and things like that that you can listen to. Listen to some music to calm yourself, keep yourself calm, keep yourself grounded, keep yourself, go out in nature, use some headphones, go out in nature, take a walk, and listen to your favorite music, okay? That's what I'm getting out of that one. Last but not least, I'm going to do your crazy, sexy love note. So I'm going to give you a crazy, sexy love note, and then that's going to end the reading, okay, for you guys. Let me shuffle them up really good and see what they come up with, okay? And these, I really need you to pay real good attention. They make me cry sometimes. Some of the things that they say on these cards make me cry. These cards are by Chris Carr, and you can go on Amazon and get them. You can get them next day delivery from Amazon. If you buy them, brand new, they're offered next day. You'll get them the next day. Or you can go on eBay and get them. They seem to be more expensive on eBay though. I just want to throw that out there. But you can get them from eBay all over. I got these from Amazon, like I said. I think they cost me around $11, something like that. But they are wonderful cards. They're by Chris Carr. You can actually go on YouTube, and she has YouTube videos up, and she reads, some of the cards that she's written here online there for affirmations. They're basically like affirmations, something to build you up. You know what I mean, when you're feeling bad. Okay, now what I got off the top for you, Sagittarius, is this: invite your fears to tea. Invite your fears to tea. Wow, I can't wait to read what this says. Invite your fears to tea. Fears aren't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When we're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we receive powerful wisdom. That's beautiful. Invite your fears to tea. You know what I'm saying? That's like inviting the devil for a cookie. That's like inviting the devil. Say, here, come on over here. You mean me harm. You ain't really all that. You're not all that bad as you seem to be. Get on over here so I can talk to you. So I can give you a cookie, a piece of candy, and we're gonna talk about this because I'm not gonna fear. I'm gonna use this to my advantage. Even if I do fear, I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna need to do so I can have powerful wisdom. That's what this card means. Invite your fear to tea, and talk to them and let them know you're gonna do what you need to do so you can be a powerful human being. That way, even if you are afraid of whatever it is, you'll be able to conquer it. You're going to be there, but you'll be able to conquer it regardless of how it goes. It's not about thinking about how it's going to go, what's going to happen. It's about just doing it and getting it, and getting power from it. You no longer have fear. No longer have fear. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. I hope that you enjoyed this reading because I certainly did. And if any of you this resonated to you and you needed more insight on what to do and where you need to go or what you see, if you want to see more of what's going to happen with your future and what your angel guides has to say to you, just go ahead. Information is below. Contact me and we will get it solved. We will get it solved. But like I said, we have free will. You can do what you want to do. I can give you all the information that the guides have for you. I can give you all that information. I can tell you what you need to do, or the guides will tell you what you need to do. But it's all going to be boiling down to you. You have to be the one to make up your mind and want to make a change in your life. A psychic, anybody you call, they can tell you your future, they can tell you anything, but you can't sit back and wait for it to fall in your lap because it's not going to happen that way. It all starts with you. You have to make a change for what the Most High God has to offer you. You have to open your heart up to Him, and you have to get out of your own way in order for this. And that's making a change. That's the start of your change. And then He's going to guide you from there on what you need to do to become this whole person. And He's going to lead you to the person that you that He knows is going to love you and protect you and love you like how He does. He's going to lead you to that person, or that person going to be led to you. Once you just get out of your way and let Him do the work for you. That's your job, is getting out of the way of yourself. Your job is to ask the spirit guides to come into your heart. Ask God to come into your heart. That's all you got to do. It's just that simple. Get out of your way, because once He's asked Him to come in there, He's coming. Because He's there. He's been there knocking all the time. All the time you've been going through hell and high water. All the time you've been sitting there crying your eyes out because you don't know what's going to happen next. He's been sitting there knocking on your door and you've just been totally ignoring Him. It's time to start listening. It's time to open your heart up. And it's time to get out of your own way so you can enjoy your life and live happy. Leave this world happy. No fear. Ain't no fear. That's man's crap. That's man's way of manipulating the world and keeping you dumbed down and making you think that you're nobody and worth nothing. You are worth everything. You are worth way more than what they present you to be. All they want is power and control. They don't believe in the Most High. And that's a shame. That's a real shame. But we got to show them who really in charge here. We have to open up our heart, and we have to, bring the goodness out. And they can kill us with guns and they can do whatever they want to, but we're gonna have, God promises an everlasting life, along with the love that we experience here on earth. Yeah, it don't disappear and go away because your flesh is gone. The spirit, it goes along with you. Whatever love you endure here on earth will take you in a lifetime, forever. So start bringing in that love. Start throwing that love out there in the universe so you can receive it back. So, let God work on you. Get out your own way and let Him do His thing. And honey, you ain't going to regret it. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. Or just keep going around in circles the way you do and, stop wasting your money talking to people that's trying to help you. Okay? Either do one or the other. That's all you have to do. And I promise you, you will have a better life. You will be living a better life. Any information you need from me, look below. It's in the description. That's how you can contact me. I really enjoyed this reading. As I say, I thank you. I love you all. And I can't wait to see you in September. September? What the heck? February. February of 2016 or sooner. Be subscribed because I may be coming out with something else different. Whatever the spirit leads me to do, that's what I'm going to do for you guys, okay? Love each and every one of you. Thank you for viewing my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. I love all you guys. Take care and a happy, happy, wonderful 2016 to you. I can't wait to see the new year. Bye-bye.